sometimes you go through some moments where you can't stop thinking, and this turbulence, and this how I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and that to me happened quite often as well. And something that happened to me one time is that I was traveling and I needed to solve some problem. It was about a job and relocating, and I was just worried, very worried, and I remember I saw a sign as I was traveling on the motorway, and it was like a storage building, and the sign says "Create Space," and I thought, wow, what a message. What does it mean, creating space? It doesn't mean like going away or moving somewhere else, or giving yourself, space from what really? Because the thoughts are always there with you. So the space is in your mind. The space is the space between each thought, and so that you allow yourself to be more grounded, more still. And what can you do that? You can practice that basically anywhere. You could be on the checkout at the supermarket, you could be at the post office waiting, you could be in the traffic in your car, and all you need to do is just become more aware and accept where you are in that moment without resisting, and of course just create that space by deliberately don't allow yourself to go deep into thoughts, and I know sometimes we have, our mind is very analytical as well, and so everything we see, we look, there's always some feedback that comes in, and so we need to learn to observe without that feedback. And Alan Watts put it so beautifully in his talks. He says, when you really relax and listen to the humming of the word, and you realize that you are it. You are a happening. It's a beautiful word. You are a happening. So it's not my life. You are life. So you are a happening right here, right now. And so there is another dimension that you could perceive this life, which is what all the spiritual masters, even the one contemporary around us, like Eckhart Tolle, there's lately recently has been Ram Dass and Alan Watts, and they were all pointing to that truth, that there is another reality that is already there. It's like cat try to chase his tail, the tail is already part of the cat, and so that reality is already part of us. It's just accessing it. It's what Christ calls the kingdom. He says the kingdom is in you and all around you, and so many other scriptures, religious scripture, have pointed to that, which is just in the totality of your present, witnessing what is this happening. And so creating space is about that, is about just allow yourself to become aware and create space between one thought and the next.